everybody. This is me just doing a quick vid while I'm out. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, give it a thumbs up, comment below. And of course, yes, share this video. I appreciate you so much. But I just wanted to say, when me and my husband were talking about relationships and people not understanding the importance of relationships. And it doesn't have to be a relationship between a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman and a man and a man. It could be friendship, family, all that. You have to understand that everybody has their choice to have their own opinion, and their opinion does not have to fall in line with you. So, like arguments, I tell my kids a lot of times, or, people that try to argue with me, like my friends or associates or something like that, try to argue with me like, okay, I said my point, you said your point. We're not going to change each other's minds, so the conversation is really over with. And then they get really upset about it. But I'm like, I know what your point is now, and I understand your point, and I take it. I'm not taking it lightly because I'm saying the conversation is over. I have to respect you for what you feel, but you have to respect me as well. We're just not going to agree, and it's okay for us not to agree because there's a wide selection of ways for people to think. So once people get that's what I'm saying, then they go, okay, I get it. Yeah, makes sense. But if somebody doesn't say that, we get offended and we'll argue and then get mad because somebody doesn't agree with us. People do not have to agree with you. Just because if you see the sun now and they go, I don't see the sun now, that's fine. They might not see the sun. Why do you have to get mad about it? There's this test that goes on that I saw on Facebook a while back, and they probably still running through it. I just don't see it because I'm not on Facebook that much. But it's this test where some people will see the color green and some people will see the color silver or blue or black or something like that. Let's just say black. Some people's going to see green and some people are going to see black. So when you look at it, you see whatever color you see and it goes green, and somebody else can look at it right next to you and go, what color is that? And they go black. That's what they see. So you can't argue and go, they can't see black if they see black. And they can't argue with me and say, I don't see green, when that's what I see. That's how our outlook is. We have different outlooks. And it's okay. So be kind to one another. Understanding. That will save a lot of arguments. I tell you it will. It will save a lot of arguments. I don't care if you're with your friends, family, or anybody. That conversation by itself will just see like, I understand your point. Because that's what a conversation should be. Understanding what I feel. And then I understand what you feel. And then we agree to try not to step on each other's toes. Ta-da! Wonderful idea, Another good example, and then I'm going to go. My foster daughter, and I'm only going to say foster daughter, I'm not going to say it again. My daughter, she was labeled to be retarded. And that's what they labeled her as. She did testing, and that's what they said, she was retarded. So, when we play around and we joke and we go, oh, you're so retarded. Well, she gets offended by that. Now, we know we're not talking about like retarded or handicapped or any type of people like that when we say the word. We're not thinking like that, But because she's labeled at that and she's very sensitive, she is. So it's like, I need to try to find another word. So I just couldn't say another word. Like, that was my only word I had, So then we were like, well, retarded, as people say, is Riri. So we'll call you Riri. Girl, you Riri. And she was fine with that because the word wasn't there. But sometimes we're so used to what is in our mind, we don't want to change it for somebody. So we want to argue the case and tell people how they feel, how they are and stuff. And we don't want to do that. We want people to appreciate us and understand and respect our decisions. And what we believe, we need to feel the same way too. Like, people get mad and go, aren't you a Christian? And I'll tell them no, and then now they get offended. But I say no is because there's so many rules that I can't follow. I don't see in the Bible for me to have to follow these rules. And people feel like, oh, if you're a Christian, you can't have an attitude problem. You can't get smart. You can't cuss. You can't do this. And no, I'm not at a higher standard than you. I just could say, Yahweh, please forgive me for my sins, and it's forgiven. But I still got to learn not to do those things. God got to take those things away from me. You don't want me to cuss? Take it away. You don't want me to do this? Take it away. Take it away. That's all I could do. So I hope that helps you to understand and respect in the relationships that it's all right for you to disagree, and you don't have to agree on everything to make it a strong relationship. You can disagree on everything and still have a great, strong relationship if you can respect each other and listen to each other and understand each other. And when it comes to that person, understand their values, what their beliefs are, their understanding, their situation. I hope this helped. Remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. Smooches! Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride.